Power357radio.com. Every Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. It's the late night luncheon. You dirty bitches.
It's time to get your lunch on with the Phratboyz on Power357radio.com. You dirty bitches.
Slim, you lunch.
Ladies and gentlemen, B-boys and B-girls, pimps, politicians, pickpockets, and punks, you're now tuned in to the Late Night Luncheon every Saturday night from 9 to 11 on Power357radio.com. This is the Phratboyz, you dirty bitches.
The views and expressions in this broadcast are those of the Phratboyz and allegedly do not reflect the views or positions of any entity they represent. You dirty bitches.
I had a mud flat.
Power357radio.com.
Yeah.
We are late night luncheon. Y'all ready to have some motherfucking fun tonight?
You motherfucking right, goddammit. Yeah, that's what we come to do. What's up, Skrillz?
Yo,
What's happening?
This shit is crazy. How did we go from America to beautiful to America to fundable? Have you heard this shit,
Oh, my goodness.
man?
No, that's new right there, man. When did this happen, man? Trump did that?
Trump started a fucking GoFundMe, man.
What?
What? This shit is nuts.
No.
You can help pay off the $36 trillion national debt by sending your money Venmo to pay.gov. I mean, this is fucking incredible.
Wow.
Are you serious?
So if you love America right now, you can take a small donation of $9.99 and send it to pay.gov.
Damn.
I mean, have you guys heard about this shit?
No, I haven't, dog. Now, hold up. What is this for, man? This is going to Donald Trump to do what?
No. This is going to paying down the national debt. Donald Trump
really?
basically said, you know what? We're going to keep doing what we got to do to raise the debt, and you motherfuckers need to help pay the debt. You know what I'm saying? Fuck just paying your school loans. Now you also can help pay the national debt.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that sounds kind of crazy right there, man. You know, because they made the debt. They should pay the debt. Not
when I
us.
first saw it, I thought it wasn't real, but it's actually real.
Really?
You can donate your money just like you would to PBS so that your kids can watch Daniel Tiger. You can donate your money to the fucking National Treasury.
Wow.
And it's a GoFundMe.
No, it's a Venmo. You Venmo it to pay.gov.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah,
What?
I was just being funny with the GoFundMe.
Shit, same thing. Same thing for real.
Well, you know,
Damn.
GoFundMe actually takes a percentage of your money.
Right.
See, this pay.gov is probably, 100% of the proceeds
100%.
go to the national government.
Wow.
Just like our taxes, right?
Yeah.
Like our taxes aren't enough. Now they want us to dig a little deeper.
Damn, dog. Is it tax free?
Probably not. They probably tax
Get it
you.
right.
They probably tax your fucking Venmo. You know what I'm saying?
Can you claim that shit on your taxes? Yeah, I gave these motherfuckers some money, broke ass motherfuckers.
And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you how prehistoric I am. I don't even know what the fuck a Venmo is. Like,
Me
I've
neither.
never even done that shit. I don't even know what a
Me neither.
Venmo.
Yeah, man,
or
it's
Cash
like-
App.
yeah,
I
man,
just
it's-
hear people talking about it.
Man, the shit's like Cash App, man. I don't use that either, man. Fuck that shit, man.
Speaking
I
of
try to use straight cash.
Shit, if you, yep, me too, man. If a nigga needs some money from me, man, I'm giving you paper in your hand.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
going down
fuck
to the
that.
National Treasury and put paper in their hand.
Yeah, man. Fuck that.
I-
Well, it's
I
only
use Venmo
$10.
all the time.
I'm saying the Bama only asking for $10. That ain't bad though.
No, he ain't asking for nothing. You can donate whatever you feel, whatever you feel you can. If you
Right.
like the kind, if you like the bowling kind, you know what I'm saying, and you like to go out with your homies and be
You can do
buying
that.
bottles of Moet, then shit, you could donate $1,000 to the national debt.
Right. Okay.
Damn.
Sounds good.
Yo,
So
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe right now. It's called Buy Me a Motherfucking Drink. GoFundMeBitch.com.
Oh shit.
Yo, speaking of GoFundMe, man, I know you guys heard about this. This is like one of the biggest topics of the week.
what's that?
What's that?
Go fund yourself.
So, all of the women from the WNBA at the All-Star game were wearing "Pay Us What You Owe Us" T-shirts.
Really?
Pay us.
Pay us what you owe us.
Now
That's
this is
only making 30,000.
well, actually,
Shit, that's too much.
So actually, they're saying Angel Reese makes like $75,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
And she said,
Highest
with the
paid.
$75,000 that I make a year,
Yeah.
I can't even afford my $96,000 condo.
Dang.
Okay, but let's talk about let's talk about all that money you're bringing in endorsements. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that money.
Yeah. What's up with that? Yeah.
Let's not talk about that $75,000 base salary
True.
that a fucking league that can't even fund itself is paying you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all that money you're making from fucking Target. Let's talk about that fucking kickback you get from the swimsuit fucking edition.
Yeah.
But people are saying that, you know, that they are making such a small percentage of what the league actually makes. But from what I hear, the league is in fucking debt.
Well,
they're in the red.
Check. Yeah, that is in the past. Now this year they have turned a profit, and the CBA was coming up. So I think that's kind of the motivation behind this. The average
We're
salary.
having technical difficulties if you just tuned in.
You can't hear
I
me?
can't hear anything that Bubs Beats is saying.
I can hear him. I don't know why y'all can't hear him.
We'll get this straight. You know,
For anyone, hey, check this out.
Check.
Go ahead, Reno.
Can you hear me? Check. 1 2.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, let me chime in for anyone that's listening or don't know what we're talking about. We are talking about the WNBA here. WNBA.
Are you telling yourself
God
that,
damn.
Reno?
No, because a lot of people don't know.
What this
He's
nigga
saying-
off of, Joe?
He's saying league. He's saying league. A motherfucker don't know a lot, especially girls. You know, people that don't watch sports. They be like league, the hockey league, the soccer league.
Nah, we talking about them
WNBA.
funky bitches in
Check.
the WNBA.
Can y'all hear me now?
Winches.
Yeah, we can
winches.
hear. No, actually, what they're saying, what they're
Nah,
actually
shut up.
saying, though.
I'm gonna get
The average player only makes about $20 an hour per se.
Cool.
Right, but Bubs, they never made no money.
Well,
The
they
only
are
reason-
now. They
Shit,
are
they
now.
getting it.
Let's be honest.
But they are
getting
now.
The only reason, let's be honest, the only reason they're making money right now is the fucking Magic and Bird effect. That's
Yeah.
what's going on right now in the league.
Uh-huh.
They're taking a black girl and putting her up against a white girl, and those are the only two people that anybody gives a fuck about.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck about anybody else in the league.
But
Yeah.
they're not the top. They're not the top salaries
When
though.
we say Magic and Bird, we talking about Angie Reese.
Your mic is messing up
what's
some.
her name, right?
Exactly.
Caitlin Clark.
That was
Caitlin
That
Clark.
was the same. That was the same thing that they did back in the
The
80s with Magic and Bird. They took a top rookie. You know what I'm saying? That was black, and they put him up against a top rookie that was white, knowing that white people and black people would, call this guy, oh, that's my horse. Well, that's my horse. And then they would battle against each other. And that is what generates funds in America.
And they were best. And the only difference between them and Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese, you know what? They were best friends, Bird and Larry. Bird and Magic.
Larry, the same
Bird and Magic. Bird and Magic. Man, I'm so sorry, y'all.
Yeah, man. We can tell, Reno. God damn.
Yeah.
The dirty
I
one.
mean, I'm not saying, I'm gonna be honest.
What's up?
Okay?
What's up?
And this is probably not popular opinion, right?
What's that?
I'm not saying that they shouldn't. Honestly, I don't think the NBA players should make what they make.
Really?
So why the fuck do I think these bitches deserve to make more? You know what I'm saying? I mean, be honest.
Why not?
Why is it we pay more money for fucking entertainment than we pay for anything. We got people who are literally
know why?
saving our lives, and we're not even paying them the type of money that these fucking entertainers are making.
Wow.
Because that certain, like, let's just say the NBA or whatever, the owners, it goes by what they make.
Ethel.
It's a trickle down theory, a trickle down from what they make. So if they're at $100 billion or $2 billion, $6 billion, 100, whatever it may be, it's going to trickle down to the salaries. It's all it's all unionized. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but let's look at now. Let's talk about the WNBA again. The WNBA,
They're unionized
this is
as
the
well.
first time they're not in the red.
Right, so now they should start making more.
Nah,
They
man.
shouldn't
They got to
just
prove
start
themselves,
making
Joe.
more. They got to prove themselves.
And they got to pay back the
I think
shit.
they did.
Yeah, they got to pay the shit back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
1
just got
year
no
ain't going to do
ratings.
it.
No
1 year
ratings.
ain't going to do
Nobody
it.
watches the WNBA.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That shit suck.
Nobody we know.
That shit look goofy.
They don't generate any money.
Nobody started watching them until fucking Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
I
They
know,
need to
so they had to
learn
make
the
that
magic
right.
effect.
Right.
And they even look
100%,
corny.
100%. Oh, 100%.
And now they got these two other bitches. You see these bitches, what they call them, the stud bitches or whatever?
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
Andrew Reese got a fat
What the
ass.
fuck?
Damn.
I can't help that. Y'all seen Andrew Reese's butt? Her ass is so fat though, son.
Man, that joint high off the
Something wrong
ground,
with your
though,
microphone,
Joe.
brother.
Did
Huh?
you hear
said,
what?
you said it's high off the ground.
Yeah, that joint high off the ground. You're going to need
Man,
some
I
telephone books, dog.
Shit. I done had a couple Andrew Reese.
You're going to need a step ladder and shit.
Did you hear what Bub said about that bitch last week though?
What?
He said that it must have been the fucking paint lead chips and shit
Yeah, dog.
in Baltimore's walls that made her eyes fucking separate.
Yeah.
She
The
do
hills
got fish
have
eyes like a
eyes.
motherfucker.
Yeah. The hills have
It
eyes.
comes
She
from
do-
alcoholism within the the parent.
Nah, it's the
For
lead
real,
in the
and that-
water.
And that gives the bitch fish
It's
eyes and
the
shit.
heron. It's the heron.
In the
She
water.
looks like a damn, what's that shit? That damn Mufasa. Fuck, I forget that shit.
This shit look like
Yo.
an ant's life and shit. You know what I'm saying?
She looks like an even bigger version of Megan Thee Stallion.
a bigger version. Damn.
She like two Megan Thee
That
Stallion.
bitch big too. That's a big bitch right there.
You know
Looks
what
like a
I think.
giant.
You know what I think is the most funny of all this? So all
What's
these
that?
women, right?
Mhm.
All these women are like, pay us what you owe us,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Man,
So Gatorade comes up with this fucking initiative, right?
Shit,
This
shit.
shit is hilarious.
Shit, they getting too much for me. I'm about to go ahead.
Gatorade's got this commercial
Mm-hmm.
that goes along with this whole pay us what you owe us, right?
Okay.
So right now they're all walking around with these fucking like Gatorade towels and shit that says "Let them cook."
Let them cook.
Gatorade said, "Don't pay them bitches nothing. Put them back in the kitchen."
Yeah, let them cook.
right.
Oh, that's what that is? Oh.
No,
That's
you
a-
know they mean let them cook like the slang, but
Nah, that's a subliminal message.
yeah,
yo.
it is. They taking shots to the motherfucking ribs on that one. Let them cook.
Damn, dog. Yeah, them bitches need to cook. They need to learn how to cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you.
Let them cook.
Nah, but man, the dude,
That's
I
crazy,
just wanted to
Skrilla.
touch on that, man.
Yeah, that's some
You
wild
know,
shit.
Yo, I want to talk about this shit, man. I know
Okay.
that like this shit's been blowing up my fucking feed.
Really?
And I want to talk to you guys about this, you know,
Okay.
because I mean, look, this guy was my childhood, right?
All right.
He was when I was growing up,
Mm-hmm.
like he was who I wanted to be.
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Everybody wanted to be. I am a real American. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Everybody
You wanted to be
the
Hulk
Hulkster.
Hogan?
Oh my God.
Oh, Hulk Hogan.
Everybody
Wow.
wanted to be the Hulkster, right?
Nah, not me. But okay.
I wanted to be Zeus.
That was tiny listening.
Yeah. I feel like Breeze wanted to be Booker T.
With the speedos and the leather black boots.
He was the champ.
You can be the Macho Man if you want to.
Yeah. I would love to be that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yo, hey, yo, what
Then you
Buckmaster-
fucking Miss
hey,
Elizabeth? Bruh.
hey,
Get
what
them
Buckmaster-
panties down.
What James Bucky would be?
Bucky would be Coco Beware.
Beware, yeah.
Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yo,
Let
you
me
know
tell
what
you
got
something,
me?
brother.
What's the name? What's the name? Would be Papa Shango. What's that crazy guy? What's that other dude we ain't seen? It's Zoe.
Oh, yeah, so
God
you know,
damn.
this is the thing about this
What's up?
whole Hulkster thing, right?
What's up, Joe?
Step into a slip.
So like years ago, Hulkster made some questionable comments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did. He
And
did.
you know the
He
thing is,
did.
he thought that he was in private conversation. That you know, so I mean, the truth comes out when you're in private.
Nothing's
right?
private no more. Nothing is private no more.
I don't like niggers.
Private parts.
Can't stand 'em.
exactly.
I
Their
don't like
penises are
niggers.
too big.
I don't
You know,
like niggers.
Oh,
That's
Brooke
'cause
wanted
his-
some dark meat.
Yo, his Brooke was getting her shit separated. Good.
But
Bam.
this, exactly. But black guys, you know what I'm saying? So it made him a little fucking angry, right? So this is my thing
Okay.
with Hulk,
All
right?
right, all right.
So now he's dead,
Mm-hmm.
right? He's gone. Bye-bye.
Fuck
See
him.
you on the other side.
Fuck him.
And everybody is, you know, just bringing up the fact that, oh, fuck him, he's a racist. But it's funny because it's torn. Like everything in America, it's torn in the middle. You got some people that are like, fuck him. Then you got some people that say, oh, well, you know, man, he said he was sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And this is my thing. So he is now labeled as a racist, right?
Fuck them niggas.
And my question is, why is he a racist? Is it, one, because he used the hard or is it because he didn't want his daughter to intermingle with a different race? What makes Hulk Hogan a racist?
He ain't want his daughter to be fucking them nickels.
Before that, he said black, and then he used the N-word with the hard R. So that's a racial slur.
Would you want your daughter fucking some niggas?
Every white man feels that way.
Yeah, that's his daughter.
I don't.
Dude banging her out and shit.
You're not white, bro.
Oh,
You're
shit.
not white.
Bub's got a hood in his motherfucking closet.
I consider Bubs white.
God
Hulk
damn.
Hogan did apologize. I mean, I apologize too. When I bust my nut in my wife's mouth and I said, "I open your mouth," I'm not sorry. I did it on purpose. He's a racist motherfucker, yo. I'm trying to tell you.
God damn.
I'm sorry.
And that
not
comes from the
sorry.
word of Buckmaster, who is just like really would not comment on some shit like that, but he had to make his point.
He had
You gotta
to.
think. Where's Hulk from? How was he raised?
He's from Florida, I think.
You know what I'm saying? Where's
Cali,
his lineage?
Florida, some shit.
Where's his
Racist
lineage?
capital.
White.
It starts somewhere.
But we've had this conversation before, right?
What's that?
We've had this conversation.
Yeah.
It's all about what's the difference between a racist and someone who's prejudiced, right?
Yeah.
So I believe
Because he
that
got
someone
money.
who's racist is trying to stop a black man or a black person from
Yep.
getting money.
Or
That's
get it,
my
or
belief.
anything, or any advancement in life. Doesn't have to be
The
money.
only thing that
You're
Hulk
right.
was trying to black
He
man
just
from
don't like
getting was
niggas.
white pussy.
Yeah, he just don't like niggas. That's what
He's a bigot. He was, he was prejudiced. He was a bigot. Now we don't know. I mean, it'll probably come out. We don't know if he actually stopped any black wrestlers from, We'll find out.
We'll find
Dude,
out.
Booker T said
That's
that
his
Hulk
boy.
had his back.
That's his
Yeah.
boy. Yeah, he
Because you
did.
gotta think, Hulk wrestled big black dudes all his life. How racist can he be?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Because he had
He
to.
around with niggas
He-
all day long.
I don't want to touch them
No,
niggas.
not really. They
Don't
stay
touch
to
me, nigga.
themselves. They say to themselves pretty much.
So he knew what it was like to wrestle big black guys. And he was like, I don't want this for my daughter.
You work out in the gym with these motherfuckers.
That
You
nigga
change-
wrestling big
You're
black
right.
guys.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
change in the dressing room with these niggas. You hear their talk. You hear their jargon.
Yeah, he
You hear
changed
how
into the
dirty
dress
They
room.
talk about bitches.
Yeah, he changed in the dressing room with the boy. That's really why he's really mad.
Oh my God, Booker.
Damn.
I'm not putting that in my daughter.
He said, "You're not putting that in my daughter." That was good.
Dog, her daughter was doing songs with. Remember, she had that one song. She was doing tracks with Fabulous and everybody. Everybody in the industry.
He was fucking her.
But look, if you minus the right? If you minus the he literally said what every father would say. He said, I don't want her with a black man unless he's got a 7-figure bank account.
There you go.
And every man would
That ain't
say the
racist.
same.
That ain't
That's
racist.
not racist. That's not
ain't
racist.
No,
I don't want my daughter fucking niggas. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
But I'm saying it's okay to fuck a poor white dude though.
No.
I'm talking about on his level.
A nigger is not a color. A nigger is an ignorant fucking person.
Actually, listen to me.
What you
Listen
want a
to me
poor
on
white
that.
dude
Listen
for?
to me on that, Joe.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
what it.
want that. Not them
That's what
Boston
it.
whites.
That used to be the definition when we were coming up. But if you go look it up right now, you can go and look it up, Skrillz. Look up the definition.
Of nigger.
Look it up.
I blame Webster.
Look that shit up. It used to mean ignorant person, like when we were coming up. But look that shit up now.
It's the Mandela effect.
I hate niggas.
They changed that shit.
Black men I love.
Don't you marry no niggas unless they got money, bitch.
Let me tell you something. I don't want my daughter fucking with anybody from the hood. I don't care if they're from South Baltimore or Southeast Washington, D.C. I don't want this shit to happen. I'm sorry.
Is that who she was fucking with though? Is that who she was fucking with? Is that who she was fucking with?
She's only 5, dude.
Who was Brooke fucking with?
Niggas.
Man,
No, for real.
She had money.
niggas in the industry.
They had money, right?
Niggas in the industry.
So he still didn't want it. He still didn't want it.
No, if you listen to what he said.
And might as well, you might as well, if you're gonna do it, you might as well get $1 billion. Da.
Damn right.
She had one. She said he said that the dude was like some industry guy's son that was worth millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So he was actually cool with it, but you know
Jermaine
where he
Dupri.
fucked up? He fucked up because he said, I'm a little racist like everyone else. That's why he fucked up.
Ain't nothing wrong
He
with
said
it.
the same shit my uncle said to me when I was fucking 18.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little racism here and there.
You got to remember, he
It's
came
part
up
of
in a
American
time-
culture.
He came up in a time of Archie Bunker and fucking George Jefferson.
Yeah, man.
This is what he grew up watching.
So did I.
I remember
I did
when
too.
it was cool. It was cool to be racist.
He
It
came
was
up
cool.
before that. That nigga old as shit.
I remember when you would walk outside and you hear the fucking white guy across the street call the black guy the N-word, and the fucking black guy across the street will call the fucking white guy a cracker or a peckerwood or a fucking
never seen that
honky.
in my life.
I mean,
Me neither.
how many times have you heard honky? Fuck you, honky.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
I probably haven't heard that in 45 years.
Yeah, man, I ain't
More
heard
50
that
years.
honky shit. Yeah,
I
man.
thought I was going to hear honky today.
Hollywood. I mean, Happy Wood.
No, you just heard white motherfucker. Happy Wood, what's good?
Nah, dude, he was old enough. He could have called me a honky.
I gotta ask a question. Why does Zilla's face look like that? What's happening with his face?
Hey, look, he joined your crew. Y'all look like police and shit.
He's got a pussy on his chin.
Tell me why you.
Oh, man.
You know why I pulled
He's
you
got
over?
a vagina on his chin.
Excuse me,
A
sir.
vagina on his chin.
Yeah.
John Travolta.
Yeah.
Has to shave down because he's dining at the Y after the show.
He looks like John Travolta on Pulp Fiction.
He's eating pussy tonight. He's eating
Let's
pussy.
get Hollywood. Let's get our aviators and go pull some motherfuckers over.
Yeah.
He said, pull some motherfuckers over.
Yeah, he sound like a
Y'all
cop.
got impeached for the 5 o'clock shadow.
He got the ascot on and shit.
Let's go pull people over because they don't have their headlights on in the rain.
No
Oh
doubt.
man, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, did you see that shit?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So hold on. I want to just want to paint this picture first
Alright,
of all. I just want
alright.
to make my statement, and I'm gonna let you guys run wild.
I ain't mad at him, but go ahead.
This fucking kid was weird. He was a fucking weirdo, dude.
Yeah.
It made no sense the way that he acted, I mean, I don't know how dark his tents were, but if I was the policeman and he just closed his fucking door, I'd be scared as fuck, yo.
Yeah.
And that's all I got to say about that. Y'all can take it from there.
Well, I'll take it from there. They pulled him over. Listen, they pulled him over.
Shit, I'm with you, Skrillz.
They pulled him over for not having his lights on in the daytime because it was raining. Come on,
During
bruh.
inclement weather.
It's the
Come
law.
on, bruh.
It's the law.
Come on, bruh.
It's the law.
That's like pulling
Yeah.
somebody over because they have one of them little tree air fresheners on their fucking rear view. Come on, bruh. Let's be
Lights
real.
on, lights on.
Well, his license was suspended.
Yep.
But they didn't know that.
His license.
They didn't know that before they pulled him over.
And he had a knife. And he had a knife.
But that's not why they. That's not why.
Yep.
And he had blood.
But they did not say that's why they pulled him over.
You know when your
And
license is suspended, it comes up automatically when they.
and he asked.
Yeah.
He asked for a supervisor. He asked for a supervisor.
Because he saw that on YouTube.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody sees that. And that's
Yeah.
why they do it now.
Everybody says
Stop
that.
doing it.
Where's the
Oh,
supervisor?
not start filming. They're gonna
Stop
beat your
asking
ass.
for the supervisor.
Yeah.
Don't do that
Beat your
shit.
He looks stupid as fuck saying
if I
that
can-
shit.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was warranted to get punched in the face, and I did see him get punched in the face. It's on the
No,
video.
I
He got
agree
stole
with you
3
100%.
Yeah, he stole
You
him.
know why they do that? Do you know why they mush you in the face?
Why?
He
Why
didn't
did they
mush
push
him.
Because he had
He
his
punched
door
him.
locked, and when they pop
I'm talking about out of the car. Out of the
It looked
car.
like he was
I'm talking
reaching
about
for
out of the car. I'm talking
they
about.
do that to keep you from reaching for something,
I-
and so
yeah.
they can unlock the door.
I'm not
That's why
talking
they
about.
do it.
I'm not talking about when he was in the car. I'm talking about the cam from his point of view, not the police's cam from the chest. If you go watch it, he's out of the car and you see a right motherfucking hook to his face.
Well, that was because he wasn't trying to get down on the ground.
You still don't punch him in the face. That's not.
They
That's not what you do.
always punch him in the face, dude. You
They
know
always,
that.
they always gonna punch.
That's what they
Oh,
do,
man.
man. Come
Punch
on,
him.
man. Is this
Punch
your
him
first
in the
fucking cop
face.
video?
We be real. Like,
Oh, they was like,
why did they pull him over?
Yeah.
If a cop pulled me over for not having motherfucking lights on in the motherfucking rain in the fucking daytime, I know he's
be
fucking
prepared
with me.
to get your ass
I
whooped.
know
should
he's
comply.
fucking with me.
Why would you
Yeah.
comply?
Yeah,
Why wouldn't you?
comply,
Why wouldn't
comply. Bow to the masters.
Bow to the masters.
I'm like this.
I bow to him. Fuck it. I don't care if they
You must
change
not have
it.
never
I'm
listened
like,
to
I
fucking
bow.
Rage Against the Machine.
That'll keep me from getting shot.
The cop was
know,
saying
right?
number 1, then the cop said number 2, and he went to say number 3, but he didn't get a chance because he shut the door and locked it.
Yeah, for real. He should have brought the supervisor there immediately.
Why?
Well, I think
Because
the
he asked for
supervisor's
it.
the one that
Because he asked for it.
Where's the supervisor?
Shows up out of nowhere.
Because he was not warranted to be pulled over. He was
Where's
not
the
warranted to be
sergeant?
pulled over. That's why.
Hey, ain't you tired of that nigga Breeze? Who y'all see who shows up? Ben motherfucking Crump.
Even if he was
Yeah,
warranted,
I'm tired
even
of
if,
him too. Yeah.
even if it was warranted to be pulled over, yeah, okay,
I'm tired of him.
okay.
Yeah,
He's
man.
an ambulance chaser.
Even
Yeah.
if,
Can we
even
call another
No,
monkey
no, no.
around
I
here?
think he has
This
a,
is
like
no
a-
good.
He has
Like
like a
Yeah.
What's
a
it called?
scanner, a
scanner, yeah.
yeah, no doubt, and he's following
Look,
that
this-
shit.
Oh,
is the
they
thing.
beating niggas again? I'm
This is
going
the
against
thing.
my
I
money.
agree 100% that they shouldn't have punched him. I agree, right?
they
But
should have pulled
I
him over.
also-
Do you agree that they should have pulled him over in the first place on the premise
don't
of
know.
what they said?
I
On the
don't
premise of
know.
what they said.
Get that
Because
nigga.
He didn't.
On the premise of what they said, first of all,
He didn't
said
have
it
his
wasn't-
lights on.
Hold
Get
on,
him.
listen. He said it wasn't inclement weather. If you look at the video, you can see the water on the car.
Even if it
So-
is, bro, come on, let's subtract
Your
all
lights are
that.
supposed to be on anytime there's like cloudiness, haziness.
When
or
have you
rain.
ever been pulled over
Yeah.
for that or known of anybody from being pulled over from that?
I've seen.
I've never got
seen
pulled over
it.
for that shit.
Bullshit. Oh, you ain't seen nobody get pulled over for
I've
their
seen
fucking
it.
lights not being pulled over in inclement weather. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, Lawdo. Come on, man. Be real. Be
All this
real.
bullshit on my bullshit.
Yeah, man. Bullshit on the bullshit. Bullshit on the
My
bullshit.
whole thing is, this kid was a weirdo, dude.
Yeah,
Look at his face
yeah,
on
he's
his
real
video.
weird.
He was sitting there waiting for the punch, dude.
Yeah,
it was
it
fucking
seemed like it.
weird.
Yeah.
It was almost like he wanted to set the shit up for
He
some
had
reason.
no reaction. He was like,
No reaction at all, dude.
Yeah.
Like the way
He
that
ate that
acted.
joint. He ate that joint.
oh
He
shit.
ate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He ate that motherfucker. He looked like Pac-Man out this motherfucker.
He crushed
ate the
it.
shit out
He
of that
crushed
shit.
it. You know
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying?
God damn.
Yeah, damn.
Should I hope my wife eat that dick like he ate that fuck?
God damn.
God damn.
Oh, shit.
I think this is, I think this is something that we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to leave up to the fucking, powers to be.
Yeah.
It's just a weird situation.
It
you know what I'm
is.
saying?
It
I
is.
mean, that's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
I get what you're saying. They shouldn't have punched him, but at the same time, why was he so like the way he was? It was just weird.
Yeah,
It was
man.
just a
All he had to
weird
do was
vibe.
be cool, and he probably would have got out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, maybe he was smoking some shit that he couldn't be cool.
They ain't gonna lock you up for not having a license, man. They ain't gonna lock you up for that.
But yeah, I mean, I don't but you know, you got to remember. I believe it was like maybe like 3-4 weeks ago. G was talking about, and I would never understand this. That when a black man gets pulled over, it's a whole different vibe for them, or at least for G.
Damn right, motherfuckers be geeking out, man.
Like G said that we get scared and angry at the same time.
No, they just be angry. They ain't scared.
So that's fight and flight at the same damn time.
Said they ain't scared.
They ain't scared. You know, but they mad as a motherfucker. That's why they get shot. And motherfuckers, why you had to shoot him? This nigga was crazy.
You know, my mother like that though. My mother, she called me one day. She's like, the motherfuckers pulled me over and they had a gun out. What the fuck do they got a gun out for? I'm like, they don't know you. They don't know what the fuck you got in your car. They got a gun out because they scared of your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
Why are they scared though? Huh?
Why are they scared?
Yeah, man. They scared of
They
everybody.
talking about in all these situations, not just that one. Why are they scared?
Because they cops.
They cops, dog. I mean, if you
they
was
ain't
a cop,
scared of
you'd be
you. You
scared.
get pulled over, especially with the way you look today, with the John Travolta look. They're not going to be scared of you.
He looks like a cop.
Yo,
He
we
look
got,
like-
we got Enoch signing in.
They're gonna be like, Tag.
The Chinese run scared,
Hey,
bro.
hey, yo,
Hey,
Skrilla.
Barry.
Hey, yo, Skrilla. Skrilla, bring us in, Joe, because Enoch just signed in.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Enoch, what's up?
We're gonna go
Some
to some
Enoch.
music, and then we're gonna bring Enoch on.
All right,
We're
let's
going
do
into
that.
some Enoch, right?
Yeah, that's right, man. Power357radio.com. We'll be right back, you dirty bitches.
Dirty bitches.
If you live this life, you never got away. Cause the ending for you is almost brand new day. Good, but it's all right. There's still hope for life after that.
Carried you for 9 months till the birth pain struck. Had to show face to a world so corrupt. Loved you so much. All praises due for a shining star, bringing joy and happiness. Bouncing baby boy. Lit up the room, time got consumed. Man, it hurts to write this. Divine Elijah Muhammad got his wings too soon. By the hands of your pops that control his doom. July 11, she feels the pains in the womb. You wasn't present. Plans of ice cream and cake wasn't essence. Mother Earth being tested. Energy redirected into group sessions. Trying to stay focused. Made the pattern pen a best friend. Wrote poems about you. Still think about you day and night. Having nightmares. The death of you wasn't right. Earth's vice for justice. Sitting in courtrooms. Testifying against the man who stole the star from the moon. I hope he seeks forgiveness. I bear witness. Mama talks about you, so I had to write the song about you. In the afterlife, in the cosmos. In the afterlife, riding on the shooting star in the cosmos. In the afterlife, riding on the shooting star. In the afterlife, you're riding on the shooting star in the cosmos. In the afterlife, you're riding on the shooting star. Your heart had to be lighter than the feather, cause you moved on into the afterlife. To meet the Holy Trinity, kneel at the Master's feet. You got to meet and greet Osiris, Isis, and Horus. Indeed, that was a joyful occasion. You received a new name in the cosmos. You received your new name in the cosmos, in the afterlife. Riding on a shooting star in the cosmos, in the afterlife. Riding on a shooting star.
Power357radio.com. We are late night luncheon, baby, every Saturday from 9 to 11. You dirty bitches.
Yeah.
You want to do this or you want me to do this?
I want you to do it.
Okay, so I've been waiting for this moment for a minute, man.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I remember back in the day when, you know, I was out on them stages. I was hearing this guy's name, and I never met him. You know what I mean? I heard about him. I knew people that knew him, but, like, we never linked. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, I bring to you Enoch, the 7th prophet.
Yeah.
Peace. How y'all feeling?
All right. DC legend.
That's
DC
what's up.
legend. This
Yeah.
shit's crazy, right? Because like this is like 20 years like waiting this shit. Like we've been both doing this shit for a long fucking time, yo.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's
for
what's
real,
up.
yo, this is Bubs, yo. That song we just played, we were playing that in 08, 09, bro, when we had our original podcast called Longevity Radio 247.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Damn.
we played it every week back then.
Yeah.
We kind of like, for real, we the pioneers kind of this shit, bro. We've been doing this a long fucking
Yeah,
time,
dog.
man.
That's what's up.
A long
That's what's
time.
up.
So yeah, we got history with you, whether you knew it or not, my brother.
Right.
Peace.
And I didn't know it. And I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate the love. And you know, when you started playing that, I was like, damn. I didn't even, you know, sometimes when you make music, you're like, you know, do people enjoy it, or, you know, it's old or things of that nature, but it's always good to hear, you know, some old music in the sense of, you know, where I'm at now. So just by even playing that brought back a lot of memories. I definitely appreciate that, man.
No
Definitely,
doubt, bro.
definitely.
Your voice is so much doper now. That's what happens as we get older. Our voices actually get doper, yo. Like real shit. Cause like I was, and we're gonna listen to it, and I was listening to some of your new shit. I'm like, yo, Enoch killing it right now, like real shit. Yo, so I want to start. I want to start this interview, you know, with a question, and then you know I'll pass it to my frat boys. You know what I'm saying? Because I know everybody got a question for Enoch.
Okay.
So I know your new imprint or label or production company is Chakra Music, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like I want to know why you chose that and what that actually means to you.
Great question. And when you guys played Afterlife, and this is how I answer that question. When you all was playing Afterlife, that particular song was named after Divine Elijah Muhammad, who was my ex-wife's son who got murdered by his dad.
Ooh,
right.
I see.
So everything you hear in that song is facts. Everything you heard is facts. It's, you know, and then my mom was singing the hook.
No, it's just the monitor.
So my mom
It's
was
just
on
the
there singing the
monitor,
hook
yeah.
along with me. I was singing the hook along with my mom, and another sister from Chicago was singing on that hook as well, right? So as I started to develop a sound, I was like, you know what? I want to call it Divine Chakra Music. I wanted to name the label and the music and the sound after Divine Elijah Muhammad, after DJ Earth One's son, right? So as time went on, I was just like divine chakra music, it wasn't hitting like I wanted it to. So I dropped the divine and just kept chakra music because it was right to the point. It was good to on logos, and you know, it didn't stir up like what is it called? Divine chakra. You know how people are with names, right?
Uncertainty, yeah, no doubt.
Right. So then as I moved on in life, we just stuck with chakra music. Now I have a 4-year-old daughter. Her name is Divine.
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
So therefore it kind of
full circle.
It kind of definitely full circle back around. So you know, just by even naming it chakra music, we want to deal with each tones of frequencies. You know, whether the beat may sound, I'm going to use this word, this term. The beat may sound trappy, but it's still dealing with a particular chakra point. It could be dealing with your lower chakra, your red chakra, but the words would take it a little higher of how I want to write it. So therefore, that's how me and King C, the co-founder, also kind of took it upon us to say, you know what, let's just make chakra music. Let's just make music that may appease to other people, may not appease to that person, but they can always find something within the catalog that they can resonate with.
It's artwork. It's artwork. You put it on the wall. Some people are going to dig it. Some people won't. But either way, you're still going to paint again, right?
Right.
So I mean, that's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So we just stuck with it. We've been riding with that name for about 2000. I think when we came off tour, 2005, 2006, That's when we made it official. Chakra music.
That's dope. I got one more question, and then I'm gonna turn it to you, Hollywood, or Happy Wood. I never know who I'm getting. Am I getting Hollywood, the fucking the Jekyll, or am I getting Happy Wood? Okay.
I'm still in Happy with land. We're still in Happy with land.
So I asked this question to a lot of MCs. You know, what was that point in your life? Like, what was that one song that made you say, yo, I want to be an MC and I want to do this shit? Like, what was your inspiration?
The J, the I, the M, the N, the Y, the J, the I, the M is Jimmy. Boom, boom, it's Jimmy. So that song came out in the 80s, the early 80s, right? So that's what made me say, you know what? I love this song because it was educational. It was like, wear a condom. That's when, AIDS epidemic was kind of popping off, or these things was happening. Yeah. So KRS-One was that influence, was like, you know what? Let me see if I can, and that's on the mainstream side. But when it came to the underground side, it was a brother by the name of Frank Smith, who in high school, he would battle and rhyme against anybody. And I was like, you know what? I think and me and Frank was in a group called Total Chaos. So he was the lead rapper, and he can rap, and MC can rhyme over anything. And I was like, you know what? I think I want to do this and try to not be like Frank, but just take some inspiration from him and see how well I can walk this dog at that point. But KRS-One, Jimmy, and Frank Smith from high school.
Okay, that's fucking dope, man. Because I mean, I was actually closeted as an MC. Like when I first started like MCing, I used to actually go and talk to a couple of my friends in high school, Corey and Kyle, which happened to be twin brothers. Rest in peace to Corey. And I used to actually like, yo, check this out. I just wrote these lines. So I was scared to bring it to the masses. So I used to bring it to like, my two friends. Happy Wood, I turn it over to you, my brother.
All right, no question,
brother.
man. Listen, Enoch, welcome to the show, man.
Thank y'all, man.
We certainly appreciate you having here, man. Having you
I appreciate y'all.
And I'll just jump right into it. So I'm Happy with Mike, but actually my name is Hollywood Mike, the original B-boy from uptown. So, but I'm in Happy with jail right now. So it's a whole story. Listen, man. I love the project, man, and I absolutely love. And I think Zilla hit on it. The voice, you know what I mean? And I think he hit it right on. I think as you get older and as you mature, and your voice does change. It changes in life. It changes just in general. But I think it changes for the better for MCs. For some
the
reason,
maturation.
I don't know if it's wisdom or, like I said, the maturation of it. But your voice is amazing. I mean, I heard it for the first time. I thought Rakim. I thought he was, inspired by Rakim. But then, again, as I hear how I hear how it comes full circle, it just really it's Enoch 7th, the 7th prophet. You know what I'm saying? That's really what the voice is. So I just jumped right into it, man. Like when I heard this the jam that is played from back in 08, and I wanted to, now that I heard the story about how it derived. But for me, I wanted to ask you, how much of your music is influenced by Bootsy and George Clinton and the whole Parliament Funkadelic? Or if any, is there any influence there?
Damn, I've never been asked that question. That's a great question. And I would answer it like this. I've been influenced by a lot of music, right? And hip hop was not my first love. Mm-hmm. My first love was being raised in the church.
Okay.
Singing in the choir, playing drums and singing in the choir.
Okay.
So my cousin's cousin, his cousin used to play for the Funkadelics. He's the one who used to wear the pamper, right?
Bootsy? Was it Bootsy?
Bootsy.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So with all that being said, yes, I was influenced by, Bootsy and George Clinton and the Funkadelics and things of that nature. All because my mom was playing all of that music while she was cleaning up and things of that nature.
Absolutely.
But I also get that that from the church, because I was raised in the church. My grandma was the pastor. So even my stage show is emulated from my grandmother's preaching and moving the crowd and call and response. That's how I kind of got my influence. And listening to those brothers that you mentioned, it showed me another direction in which I could maybe manipulate my voice and or say how I feel and make sure that I am in connection with what I'm writing and talking about, especially with that song Afterlife. Yeah, especially with that song Afterlife. I just felt that there was a connection with it. And Bootsy Collins and George Clinton and those brothers, man, they wrote how they felt. They didn't
Absolutely, man. And it's so, you know what, I've never heard the comparison or really the comparison or the analogy of MCs and preaching into right now. But as I go back and I think about church and I think about being there, even as a kid and even as an adult, and it's really they're MC. I mean, they are MC. They're the masters of ceremonies, and they are putting on a show.
Yeah.
You know, and I never really thought about it like that until just now, man. Wow,
look,
that's really powerful, man. Because and I think it did influence all of us as MCs,
right?
Or just at some
at some point, right?
Yeah.
So Mike,
no
you know,
you refer back to it.
even to go back even further, my mom, staying in the church lane, my mom sung in a gospel group called Indigo and the Gospel Spiritualists here in Washington, D.C. She also used to sing backup for Johnny Gill. Johnny Gill had a gospel group called Johnny Gill and the Angels of Faith, right? So by watching my mom go on these chitlin tours type of thing and being on tour, plus I was like the youngest drummer to drum with them in DC. So just to see all this and now transform what I saw into hip hop and just being around my grandma all the time, I see that there is a great similarity there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, with the church, the call and response, the energy, the shouting, the this and that, it's all call and response.
So many parallels.
There's so many parallels. I used to see my grandma preach with no mic.
Right, and exactly, and like, you know, and singers would do that, you know, because people would like sabotage, you know, people if they're, you know, because it's always been. I think back to Jackie Wilson and I can't think of the singer that he didn't want after him, but he would go there and like sabotage his shows all the time. Rakim said it. Rakim said he would do it all the time. You know, like if they wouldn't let him rock at the park, he would sabotage. So at that point, when you were sabotaged, the show must go on, right, Zilla? Right, Dirty. I mean, you know, Enoch, everybody,
most definitely.
Breeze, Buck. You know, the show must go on. You can't miss a beat, right? So you gotta go acapella. Right. You gotta go. You gotta go acapella. So you gotta be prepared for that. So. Listen, man, great feedback. I got one more question, and I'll let everybody get back on. But
we're gonna go to some music after this, Hollywood.
Yeah.
On this being your 13th track, you know,
Season of the Vic.
How do you feel? You know what I mean? And again, you know, and listen, I'm also a supporter of buying my own shit. Buy my own shit. Why wouldn't I be a supporter of my own shit? And why not support my own? And why all the crew needs to buy each other's shit? You understand what I'm saying? Because even if that's the only purchase you get, at least you can get the people that you love. You understand what I'm saying? So when you said that, I definitely felt that when you said that. You know, but how does band camp relate to this whole thing? I was a little. That was a little left to me. Touch a little bit on band camp and what that means.
Well, you know what, man? It's a new direction in how I wanted to promote it. The album itself. I have at least 100, maybe 140 some odd subscribers to Bandcamp. Nice. And I really kind of didn't put the effort into touching base with people on Bandcamp. And I decided for this 13th album to just focus on Bandcamp for a week before it hit all mainstream digital platforms, because I know some people don't want to give their money to Apple. They don't want to give their money to Google. They don't want to even go to Spotify. They rather go directly to the artist. So therefore, I just Yeah, I just pumped up. I just went on Bandcamp.
Created a funnel to it.
Created a funnel. Did a live listening engagement there, which there was some engagement there as well. So I just, I'm independent. We can do whatever we want to do and how we want to do it.
Absolutely.
So therefore, that's how I came with it.
No doubt. No doubt, God.
I got you.
No doubt, God. Peace. Hey, listen,
Peace,
it's a pleasure rapping to you, man.
Right.
Yeah,
I think the thing is, Bandcamp pays more, right? Like Bandcamp actually pays out like a larger sum. Is that correct? Because that's what I was always told.
Yeah. So Bandcamp is a little more intricate. Not intricate. It's a little more personable. So therefore, you can set up a goal.
Friendly.
It's artist friendly. You can set up a goal like say, when I reach $100, then please send me my $100. Or you can say when I reach $20, send me my $20. Stuff like that nature, right? So Bandcamp is a little more user friendly. You can touch. You can talk to the folk. You can send quick emails out. Things of that nature. So it's a little. Yes. And then on top of that,
I didn't know that.
On Fridays, you can do Bandcamp Fridays and sell your whole catalog if you want to for $20 or $40 or whatever have you. So I've done that maybe 2 or 3 times, and someone purchased the whole catalog, which I thought was dope. But it just allows you to navigate the creative process of what you want to do and how you want to do it.
Is it copywritten? Is it copywritten, your whole catalog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that is. Yeah.
Hey, wait, hold that though. We're getting ready to go to Seasons from Enoch the 7th Prophet on Power357radio.com.
God, we be right back, you dirty bitches.
Feels like the season of the Vic. Yeah, you do. Every year around this time, you will see this genie walking through and talking with herself. So if we just be quiet and sit down and listen, she gonna be dropping some jewels and talking some shit. Bling! There she go. Shh.
Who is following me?
Hey, I remember this beat. It was
you remember this beat?
It was very much so giving Indigo Sands.
We're going straight to
and then all some trippy shit. A peacock.
Do you even know what peacocks represent?
And I was kind of like, yo, where am I?
Do you know where you at?
It was giving water vibes. It was giving waves, and it was just sand.
Oh, you never been here before?
Everywhere. It's kind of like that weird longing for like the beach and
you clearly never been here before. Let me show you around.
Summertime.
Oh, we got all the seasons in this jump.
All of the seasons wrapped into one.
Yes, you're picking up what we're laying down.
Not of this world though,
right?
Not like how the seasons that we have down south, or the seasons that we have up north, or the seasons that we have out west. It was more like seasons on a whole nother planet, a parallel universe, somewhere that you ain't never been before. You walking on
and neither have you
another reality or a surface that looks like a meadow.
Not a meadow.
It's not a meadow. But you got planets in the background. Like it's so dope. You feel me? You're somewhere else. Trippy.
Season of the Vic.
You. Otherworldly. It's crazy. It's not this ghetto Earth. Earth is not ghetto.
Power357radio.com. We are Late Night Lunchin, baby. Every Saturday from 9 to 11. You dirty bitches.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Reno. I know you had a question for Enoch, the 7th Prophet.
Yo, what's up, Enoch? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, man? Quick question. 2 questions. What part of town? Where you from?
I was born in DC, but now I live out in Maryland.
In Maryland. And what church did you grow up in?
My grandma had a church. The name of the church was Trinity Holy Tabernacle. It was on 9th and 9th Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what's up.
And around that time, it was doing like the I would say like the early 80s to the mid 2000s that my grandmother had that church there. That church has now been sold because my grandmother transitioned. That church has now been sold, and now it is like a lounge bar type of thing.
Wow.
But before that, y'all know 8th Street was
Yeah. Hell yeah.
8th Street was crazy back then, like, you know. So but yeah, that's where my grandma's church was.
Oh,
So we used to travel from Tacoma Park, Maryland, to DC Northwest all the time. So Northeast all the time. So it was pretty dope.
And I heard your influence earlier. Now, did you have any like mainstream influences?
My mainstream influences, yes. I would say the mainstream influence would be Layla Hathaway, Sade, Karis One, Chaos out of Canada, Redman, let's see, Queen Latifah, MC Light, you know, Heavy D, the Fat Boys. Anybody who was fat in the 80s and the 90s was my hero.
So was you fat, Enoch? Like,
I was a
fat at the time?
I was a fat boy.
So you was like, I love fat guys. This is just how I roll. I was one other fat MCs.
So all the big brothers like Heavy D, Fat Boys, Chubb Rock.
Men at Large, remember them, the R&B group?
Men at Large, you know what I'm saying? Because they showed, you know, they was an influence. They probably didn't know it, but they were an influence to those who were wearing husky jeans. You know what I'm saying? Because
that is crazy.
Yeah, the list can go on.
But that is crazy because like you actually were influenced by fat MCs, and I hated all white MCs. Because like for those that don't know, like there can only be one white boy. There can only be one white boy. There can't be any others. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every time I used to tell Skrillz, I was like, Skrillz, yo, check this dude, this white rapper. Like, fuck him. He's like, fuck him. Like, literally, he's like, fuck him.
Fuck that guy. You don't spit like I spit. Before we go into the next question, I know, Buck, go ahead, put a question together. Before we go into the next question, so if I remember correctly, you were doing some shows with Crescent Moon, correct?
Crescent Moon.
You don't remember the Crescent Moon shows back in the day?
Crescent Moon, that rings a bell. That was on
remember they did a show. I feel like you were there. It was in Rock Creek Park.
Oh man, you got me on that one. I ain't gonna
Okay. I mean, I was hoping I could ring your memory because
because of what?
There was a girl that used to like, she was like, that was my homie. That was like my motherfucking dog, right? Her name was Shanova Novinsky.
Yeah.
And she used to do the Crescent Moon shows. You know what I mean? And she was one of the people that actually told me about you. And, you know, since her untimely death, I like to bring her up anytime I can.
Oh, damn.
Like real shit. I just bring her up just anytime I can.
Come on. What was her name again?
They call her Nova.
Shanova.
But her nickname was Nova.
I know who you're talking about. She was
Nova.
She was light skinned.
Yeah. She
Yo.
was fine. She was working the brick skeller in DuPont Circle.
I know who you're talking about. I know who you talk about. And the crazy thing about that, the week before she transitioned, I had a conversation with her. I met her in Rockville. We had a conversation at the bar, and she wanted me to help her pull some stuff together because she wanted to drop a new project and things of that nature. So we talked about these things. And then a week later, that's when I heard she had transitioned. And I was just like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that hit me hard, man.
Yeah,
that was like,
cool. She was real cool.
Yeah, that was like the one like MC that like if I would have made it, like I was gonna make sure that she made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was very dope. I liked her energy. Her energy was
I like to just bring that up whenever I can, and I know that somebody has that relation because I try to keep her alive. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep her alive in memories. But Buck, what you got for Enoch the 7th Prophet, man? This guy is DMV hip hop.
Yeah.
My question, I'll just try to make it real quick and simple because everybody on the show knows I'll fucking talk for 2 hours. So, in your travels when you were younger, how hard was it for you to be in the DMV, growing up with go-go music and trying to do the rap music? Because like it was rough as hell.
Great
like in my
question.
school,
Great
everybody
question.
listened to go-go. There was like a handful of people that like rap music, and then like
Handful.
a year later, it started to transition a little bit where it was more people were finding out what hip hop was. And, you know, I'm not knocking go-go. It's, you know, that's the sound of the city. But, you know, where I lived at, it was all go-go, and it was like a little limited on rap. And it was funny because when I was growing up, it was, you know, like you said, Run DMC, Phratboyz, you know, LL Cool J, Beastie Boys, all this. And like everybody in my high school was like, why are you listening to that garbage? You know, listen to go-go. So how was it for you? Did you bump heads with go-go people, like coming up as like MCing and doing shows with them, or, you know, were you cool with everybody?
You know what?
Good question. Good question.
I was a musician at heart. I'm a musician from the start. Like I play all percussion. So go-go and all that don't even faze me in the sense of do I like it or do I not? You know, I just can't listen to it for a long period of time. But I can listen to it. So navigating through DC, you know what I mean? I think me personally navigating through the city, I had a little more an advantage on some because I came from a church background. So therefore, you know, go-go really didn't stop me from writing. I'll listen to it to get inspired and things of that nature. So, you know, I think also too, around that time you were called a Bama because you rhyming, you rapping. You want to be like, you think you're from New York. You think you from like, no, I'm not trying to even sound like I'm from New York. You know how you'll get those people who will try to blend or sound like they from New York, but you know you born and raised in Maryland, DC. You know what I mean? It's just like
shit.
Right.
Like why you talking like that? Anyway,
that's me. That is me.
I used to hate that shit.
That's me. That's me.
Yo, son, motherfucker, you from down the street.
So I didn't get bothered too much, man. I mean, I knew people who played in the go-go bands. You know what I'm saying? I was raised with my, you know, my mom and my grandma, so there were certain things I couldn't go to or be a part of. You know, but I can catch a tape. I can catch the videotape when they did the joint at the MCI Center. You know, I catch them joints.
Capital Center.
Capital Center.
The original.
Yeah, Capital Center.
SL Arena, motherfuckers.
And then I knew hustlers who went to the joint. So they'd come back with stories. They had a tape. So you know, I was still intricately involved, but I didn't get bullied or, you know, like, hey, what you doing? Only thing I heard was, you think you from New York because you rapping? No.
Hold on, Happy Woods. Joe, you got something?
I got to speak on that though. That whole New York thing. I got to speak on it. But go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Happy Wood, and then we go to the show.
Really quick. So, listen. The way I equate that is, it's almost like being from DC and rooting for the Steelers or the Giants or the Broncos.
The fucking Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
The fucking
There's a reason they vote for the Cowboys. But go ahead.
That shit don't matter.
Niggas ain't never even been to Dallas.
But what I'm saying is that they like here's the thing. I understand it because I appreciate that they like the quality of it. So I mean, for me, I was raised on pump blenders, Peacemakers, Reds and the Boys. I mean, my cousin had PA tapes from Friendly High School back in '81. I mean, I'm from an early go-go, Trouble Funk. All
Air
that
Raid,
shit.
Air
Raid, all but you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So I was always had an ear to it, and I did love it just like you did. But when I finally got into of hip hop, it was the New York sound that drew me in. So I'm just speaking for me in general. I'm one of those dudes who try to sound like New York, who dress like they're from New York, who talk like they're from New York, all of that shit. I just did, man. But I'm uptown all day long. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, but it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I was called a Bama. I was called a big rap attack, break dance, fat laces wearing, motherfucker, all that shit, Bama down and all that shit, all day long.
Fat laces, motherfucker.
Your big
lace.
And it was Breeze and this crew that was doing it. Your big rap attack, Bama ass.
Yeah, I feel like it's Breeze.
That was me.
Hey,
That was me,
man.
bro.
Damn, dog. Oh, man.
Breeze probably used to throw fucking ketchup packets at you. Hey, what do you got for Enoch the 7th prophet, man? I know you got some shit. Now, Enoch, just so you know, like, Zoe actually used to go to PA Palace and buy the hip hop tapes and shit back in Like,
actually did. There's no lies.
PA Palace, no doubt.
Like, you want to know what the fans looked like in DC back in the day? Zoe.
Right there.
Yeah, man. I mean, I go all the way back. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Been a while. You know, brother, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? I haven't have heard a lot of your music. I have heard your name floating around in certain circles back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I do contribute. I mean, I do appreciate your contribution to Maryland-based hip hop. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
And that's all he got to say about that. That's what I got about Zoe. He's short and sweet.
I mean, hey, brother, I don't have a lot tonight. I don't have a lot.
All right, so do we got another song queued up? Because I think we need to go into another record.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go into another Enoch record, and then we'll come back and we'll close it out.
Lunch Out with Hollywood Mike Nice and all of the frat boys on Power357Radio.com.
Nuh-uh, nigga. Nah, cause I'm listening to chocolate music.
Hey, yo, this shit
Oh yeah, I can be jiggy with this. I like this.
Wait a minute. Are we outside? We are. I think we're outside. I feel like I'm outside. I'm definitely like really outside with it. Pull up on me.
All praises due at the altar before the slaughter. My pen talk like a penguin walk zick in no particular order. Seasons change, mad things rearrange like the love of a stalker restraining order. Devil's in the details, signs sitting delivered, reading the braille. You feel that? Like Ray Charles on Heron. A fiend for the ladies, check your wrists, make it do what it do. For the one time, don't get blinded by the BBOs and pretty face, cause it's poison. Ricky, Mike, and Ronnie.
I'm bundled up though. I'm definitely bundled up.
Cause it's poison. Ricky, Mike, and Ronnie.
It's never gonna be out here lacking. I'm never gonna be out here cold or without. I'm always gonna win. That's what you have to have, that mentality. And that's all God.
Cause it's poison. Ricky, Mike, and Ronnie. Yo, I'm on my new edition. Bobby Brown on Whitney Houston. Introducing the seduction, lusting over drugs and fame. Nothing will remain the same when the cheddar gets involved. Blowing stacks of grams. Still want a Grammy though.
See, they be hiding things in plain sight. Y'all just don't be listening. Listen, Linda, honey. I'm trying to tell you some good shit. I'm trying to tell you some good shit.
Cause it's poison. Ricky, Mike, and Ronnie.
Fucking dope. Damn. Poison Rick, Mike,
Power
Ronnie.
357 Radio.
Gosh.
Yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I shouldn't even have showed up tonight, yo. Like, that shit was so hard. I think I got whiplash, yo. Like, real shit.
Bullshit.
Yo, I was not, like, you cannot be in your fucking 50s and listen to Enoch the 7th prophet, yo. Like, real shit. If you listen to that shit, you might end up in the hospital the next day. That's a disclaimer, motherfuckers.
That's crazy.
Mike, I'm gonna be saying that line on tomorrow.
Yo, why was the beat
That shit
so
is blazing.
fucking
That
hard,
shit
yo?
blazing.
Yo,
That was a
in
classic.
the opposite words of my girl fucking Shanova, your rap is hip hop. Like real shit. Like that's hip hop
Thank you. I
right
appreciate
there.
it.
That's the reason why we do what the fuck we do. Is music like that.
Yes.
The essence.
Hey, was that a chopped up Steve Miller sample? Enoch,
You know
was that
what?
a chopped up Steve Miller sample, or was that with you?
To be honest with you, I have no idea. I just write and
Okay.
Versal
Yeah.
is the one who produced the whole project.
Okay.
So you know what I mean. Yeah, he wrote the whole project, and I just did my part,
Okay.
stayed in my lane and write. So
Lord
Had your pen
have
right.
mercy.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, before anybody gets a chance to talk to you, I'm talking right now. Hey, so when you were growing up in DC, I was gonna say like we had a radio personality that kind of like brought hip hop down to DC. He was a college DJ.
Frank
He was a
Ski.
college.
I'm talking about
Frank
Frank
Ski.
Ski.
Yeah.
So
Frank
like
Ski, of course,
every
yeah.
Saturday
Frank
night we listened to Breaker's Delight, and that's how I in my neighborhood got a chance to hear all of the dope hip hop that they weren't playing on the radios, and we weren't able to find it. You know, you would go to the record store and you would take a gamble on a 12-inch. Like, you know, I remember I picked up this 112-inch Beauty and the Beat. It was
I bet you did.
Z3 MCs, and it turned out to be one of my favorite records. Like, I mean, it was dope. But like Frank Ski brought all that stuff down to us, and I was gonna ask you,
you older than
did you listen to
newspaper.
that at all? Did you listen to Frank Ski when he was on? Okay,
I did listen to Frank Ski. I remember one night I think they played the entire Public Enemy Fear of the Black Planet.
Yeah.
The entire joint. I said with their curse, with everything in it. I said, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Absolutely.
Yo, Enoch, yo, it's Bubs. Yo, what DC like old school DC radio shows did you listen to?
Matter of fact, I listened to WPFW when they was actually when I mentioned Frank Ski, I listened to WPFW. I listened to WUST.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because my mom used to have a radio show at WUST in the 930 building where I used to work at. I used to work at the 930 club. So
correct.
So so that's how I got exposed. So my first thought process is WUST because I used to listen to that. That's what the gospel stations was, and then WPFW, or that particular show that was at the end of the FM dial that played nothing but hip hop music.
Underground Sound.
Underground
X-Man.
From the beginning to the end. Yep.
X-Man is actually Ambrose Lane's son. He actually does a show still on PFW, but it's not music. It's called To the East. It's about Southeast DC and, you know, things that are going on over there. But Nando on Thursday nights, I believe, on WPFW was really dope because he brought more of a West Coast hip-hop style. You know, rest in peace to Nando. And also Morgan State Radio really put it down for Maryland, man. Their show from it was on I believe Friday or Saturday nights from 12 to 5 a.m. Shouts out to Vinny Jack, shouts out to Little Mike, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That those joints really put it down for me.
Absolutely. Pick up to Patrick Scientific because he does the Morgan Radio show as well and plays hip hop from those particular hours too. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. that show has been going on since late 80s, early 90s. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So WPFW used to have a freestyle competition. I forgot what night it was. My cousin Ammo used to be the DJ there, and this must have been like 94 or 95 when he would have like the freestyle competition. It was on the radio. I mean, it was live, like right there. I don't know if anybody used to come down to that. It was like 90. What was that, Bud? Like 94, 95, something like that.
Yeah.
Ammo, and I forgot who the host was, but WPFW's been around.
Actually,
they've been in this hip hop thing in a long time. Huh?
That's ironic, man, because that particular night, he called it the Freestyle Union. It was X-Man on the Underground Sound. He called it the Freestyle Union. And it was about 100 of us down there.
Right.
And we all came down. Producers brought their beats. MCs freestyled. The next day, they threw hip hop off of PFW because it was just like 40 bottles, blunt shavings everywhere. We were tagging the outside of the building from the top. Fucking
and the thing is, Bob, you couldn't curse. The thing is, you couldn't curse. And X-Men used to say that.
Oh, and we cursed like a motherfucker that night.
Motherfucker, fuck your bitch, fuck.
Don't curse.
Yeah, so.
All the time, don't curse. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you're freestyling and someone tells you that right beforehand, I'm talking about X-Men would do that like right before you start. Oh, by the way, you can't curse.
Well, we were.
You off, man.
Well, I don't know.
They'll throw you off, man.
I was part of a movement. We were down in front of PFW. I don't know if you remember this, Enoch. We were down in front of PFW picketing. You know what I'm saying? And Channel 4 was down there. And the next week,
us curse.
Next week, hip hop got put back on PFW.
Let us curse.
We had signs that said hip hop hates PFW hates hip hop, all kinds of crazy shit, bro. Yeah.
I remember those. Yeah, I remember hearing about that too.
Down Chinatown.
Yeah, I do remember
right there,
that.
right there right there. So I think that was what was that, Bubs? It was right above Shake Shack.
Fuddruckers. Yeah, Fuddruckers.
Yeah.
So, have you collaborated with anybody? You know, any DC artists? Enoch?
Yeah, I collaborated with a few. I would say Protestant Testament, The Package, who's called the Ark now, Dimes, Noik, the Grizzly Bear.
Yeah,
we've had them on the show.
Shouts out to Meridian.
Yeah,
Shout out to Noik.
Yeah, I've collaborated with a lot of artists in the area, whether it's through the music, whether it's through putting on the show, things of that nature. So DJ SE and Don Good, I've collaborated with them. Yeah, the list goes on and on.
So tell me this: who is your favorite DC artist of all time?
Don't do that, Bub. Don't do that.
I mean, besides yourself, man, because MCs, we you know, I'm not an MC, but I'm a producer. We all have a little certain egos with us. You know, we think we the best, but who do you really?
I'm the best. Fuck the rest.
Dead or alive? Dead or alive?
Black Indian.
Peace.
Wow.
Peace to the God.
Shout out to B.I.
Yo, I produced. I don't know. I don't know if it was the last track he did, but it was. I don't know. It could have been, but I produced one of the last tracks that he did, man. And yo, peace to Black, bro. He was just.
You produced The God, right?
Yeah, it's called The Gods Is Back.
It's called The God, yo. The God is back.
Yeah, and he was just a great person, man.
Overall, yeah.
And always willing to help, always willing to reach out. See how somebody doing, you know what I'm saying? Peace.
Yeah, peace to Black Indian, because he used to, me and him used to have conversations all the time, whether it's through text, on the phone. The last time I spoke with him, he was in the hospital, and he was just like, yo, when I get out, Enoch, I got some folks want to holler at you. When we go back to Houston, I'll let you know, and blah, blah, blah. Then when he got out, and, you know, he transitioned. So I say Black Indian because he reinvented himself a lot of times.
Yeah, a lot of times. Yes, he did.
So we used to, you know, because we was doing True School back then too, and we were trying to figure out, you know, how can we get Black Indian to come to one of our events? And we had the number, and I ended up calling Black Indian. I was like, yo, Black Indian, this Enoch, man, I would love for you to come to Capital City Records and, you know, do something at True School. He was like, shoot, all right, Enoch, you know, you a good dude, so I'm gonna come out just for you. So after that, he started coming out. You know what I mean? And me and him became brothers within the hip hop.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Industry. So
yeah. You know the thing about Black is, you know, I believe, you know, he was on the. We had him on the show. Yeah, it's been some years now, and you know, he was just talking about the reason why he freestyles. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that every time he jumps on a track, it's freestyle, and not like freestyle like I wrote this shit last night. It's off the top of the fucking dome, yo. And there's not too many people that can compete with Black Indians fucking off the top of the dome, yo. Like, he did a whole fucking record. He did a whole record off the fucking top of the dome, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
I was in the studio with him when we did a song together. And we was at the studio out in Greenbelt, and when in the booth, I had my rhyme. The other brother, big, I think it's Big Hand or Big Hand. He had his joint. So when Indian went in the booth, whatever he had in his head, pause. That's what he said.
That was
it. And it came out dope. He didn't do a second take. He didn't do a third take. He's like, yeah, that's good right there, y'all. That's good right there. That's gonna go on my next tape. I was like, all right, bet. And we just kept it moving, man. But yeah, rest in peace to Black Indian, man.
Rest in peace to the homie, man. And you know what? I'm so thankful because I've known him for years, like, you know, in passing. I never like knew him, but I knew him in passing. And I'll never forget. I think it was Bub. Bub brought him through the frat house one night. And me and Black Indian. And it's crazy because we used to videotape everything in the frat house, but nobody videotaped me and Black Indian. And me and Black Indian went like ball for ball, line for line, like fucking 5 hours, yo.
Yeah.
And it was just
Where was you
beautiful.
at, Bucky?
I was gonna say, let me check my archives. I work on that Skrillz.
It was just beautiful because
to the frat house. I didn't know that.
he was on Penn Street.
Yep.
It was just beautiful because like I knew Black, I knew people that knew Black. We would see each other in passing, and like like he was just the fact that he showed up where I rest at and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we went ball for ball, line for line, in any MC like. That's what we fucking long for, is meeting someone who's like our heroes. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, there's not too many people in the DMV or DC or whatever the fuck you want to call it that can say that Black Indian wasn't, somebody they looked up to, yo. And we've just been so blessed, myself to actually be able to rhyme with them. And then actually Late Night Lunchin, when we were the Grim Gods or whatever, and we were able to actually do his Rest in Peace show with Head Rock and his whole fucking Okabis Akbar crew. You know what I'm saying? So, rest in peace to the homie, man. This is what we do this for. And that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
If you can't tell Enoch, one thing about us, man, is we love fucking hip hop, yo. We love that shit, man. Like, I mean, and I think that's the thing that, that's the thing that's missing, right? You got everybody that kind of goes with the flow. They get, oh yeah, we're gonna do an interview, but they don't really love that shit. Like this is big for me. Like I've heard Enoch's name for years, but I never met him. You know what I'm saying? And now I have the pleasure to say that I met Enoch the 7th Prophet. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's a beautiful fucking thing, yo.
And just to clarify just one thing. So the journey that I've been going on when it comes to like branding, a lot of people would say Enoch the 7th Prophet, right? A lot of people would say Enoch the 7th Prophet, but it's actually Enoch 7th Prophet. Because you put the in there, it kind of messes up when I try to Google myself, and I'm finding all these other, because there is so Skrilla, there is a artist named Enoch the Prophet. Now that brother who calls himself Enoch the Prophet, I believe is that same brother who DM'd me on YouTube years ago. He was like, "I love your name, man. You inspired my name." And then all of a sudden, I started to see this guy named Enoch the Prophet. Enoch the Prophet. And I'm like, he does completely different rap style than I do, of course. But he's a young brother. So
this is the time for you to go ahead and put all your social medias out there and all that good stuff, because we're getting ready to go into our next portion of the show where we get right back into the fucking topic. So let everybody know how they can contact you. Let everybody know how they can follow you. Let everybody know how they can hear Season of the Vic.
Yo, appreciate that. So you follow me on Enoch 7th Prophet on Instagram, Enoch 7th Prophet on Facebook, E7th on X, or now they call it Twitter or X, however you want to name it. You can also find Season of the Vic, which is produced by Versal. You can find that on all streaming platforms, or you can go to www.enoch7thprophet.bandcamp.com. And also, I have some t-shirts. I have like this t-shirt line out. It's called I'm Dope Magic. So you can go to I'm Dope Magic. So I am dopemagic.com. And just that's it. That's all. That's where I'm at.
All right.
Okay, that's good.
All
So
right.
everybody,
All right.
I want to thank everybody, and I want to thank Enoch 7th Prophet for rocking with us tonight. How many of y'all actually heard that fucking Uber is launching a new feature that lets women avoid being matched with men as Uber drivers. I guess for their safety or some shit.
Huh? What kind of shit is that? What kind
I'm
of shit?
thinking to myself that I want to avoid having women as drivers, right?
Yeah. No bullshit. Yeah. I feel you there, Skrillz.
I'm trying to get from A to B. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to end up in C.
Yeah. So shit, that might work.
See me in the ICU.
Yeah. I like that. I like that, Skrillz.
Have you guys heard about this shit?
No, I haven't, man. But I like it. It's a good law.
Well, there's a lot of women, man. There's a lot of women that when they get in a man's car, they feel uneasy. They feel like someone's gonna
Do something.
sexually abuse them or touch their leg or maybe touch their furry. You know what I'm saying?
They're furry.
I hate that.
I feel like Reno goes through this shit all the time.
The furry.
Damn.
Stay away from me, you beast.
I want to
They
touch
be
the
the
furry.
ugliest ones too. I'm like, yo, nobody's even paying your ass no mind, you fat bitch.
You ever notice that though? It be the ugliest bitches that try to accuse you of sexual harassment.
Facts.
It ain't no bad bitches driving Ubers anyway.
Oh, no. I got picked up by a badass Ethiopian girl one time.
Oh, she
All
was
right, tell
broke.
us about it, Reno.
She was broke.
She was
She was
broke.
bad. She looked like a supermodel. She picked me up. I was like, damn. Her car smelled like straight weed, though. I was like, God damn, she was
I
straight.
thought she was going to say incense.
No bullshit. He
that
said
too,
weed.
That too, though. That too. She was fine, though.
So what, Shaky picked you up?
You ain't pull up on her, dog?
Shaky,
Nah,
shaky
I ain't
got
fuck with her.
Shaky got him back.
Damn.
Her car smelled like straight fish and
Yeah, I'm
spices.
like, this broad priorities fucked up. She burnt out and her car smelled like weed. Nah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
good. I'm
Driving
good.
Uber and shit.
And shit, I'm good. You fine, but shit.
Duber.
You get up.
I'm
How the
looking
fuck
for
you
I'm
get a
looking for
hood
longevity.
Got the
Where the fuck the hood
Longevity radio.
Ethiopians come from?
Longevity radio.
That's what I'm looking for.
Damn, yo, that's crazy as shit.
Not
right?
a cheap, quick thrill.
Yo,
Suck on the
next
pill.
this next fucking story's
My
crazy,
dick
man.
tastes like
You got another one? Come on, let's go. Come on,
So
Skrilla.
I literally had to watch this fucking video like 4 times because I couldn't believe it.
Okay.
You about to lunch out, dog.
So there's a convicted sex predator in
Oh.
Burbank.
Burbank, California.
In Burbank, California. Now, this
Aight.
is the thing. This isn't his first time being busted for this. He is a serial convicted sex predator. You know what this guy does?
What's his fetish?
This guy
Little
goes
kids.
To this guy this guy goes to the bookstore, right?
And that's in the pages.
And he pretends that he's looking at books.
Yeah.
And he works his way over and he's looking at a book.
Yeah.
And he works his way till he's looking at a book next to a bitch.
Oh.
And as soon as she starts looking at a book, he takes a little sniff. And he gets a little whiff. That's right, he's a fucking ass sniffer.
He's an ass sniffer. So,
What's his name?
soon as the bitch get up from the seat, he sniffed the seat. Is that what you saying?
This motherfucker sniffs the ass.
While they're bent over.
Oh my goodness, man.
While they're in the book, they're reading the book, and he's just next to him, and he dips down and sniffs that
ass
ass.
cracks.
He's an ass sniffer.
He's Brian Pumper.
He one of them dudes.
Y'all remember Brian Pumper, the porno star?
Well, but that his fucking thing. He like sniffing ass.
He used to be sniffing ass is like a mother.
Ugh, Joe.
Right before penetration.
He like to get
I like
shit
to sniff
on.
Hey, dog, I ain't even gonna lie, neither. I like to smell the ass before I hit it from the back. I ain't gonna lie.
You like to get shit on too?
Nah, I don't like to get shit on, but I just like, you know, like the pheromones.
What you want to smell her ass for,
You know
man?
what I'm talking about, Hollywood. Dog, Hollywood, you know what I'm talking about.
I knew what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So hold on, you're a panty sniffer? You and Hollywood both like to sniff.
Put your nose right in her asshole.
That should smell like fish.
Y'all do this in the library?
I used to work in hotels, man, and you have to check people out. And then sometimes we had to go verify that the room was checked out.
He be sniffing the sheets.
No. I get upstairs and listen. It's all about how the
Listen.
it's dirty and sensitive. It's all about how the panties are positioned on the floor.
Yes.
If they're nice and they're small and they're you know what I mean. And if the room smells like Victoria's Secret when I walk in, yeah, I'm sniffing them panties, man.
He's sniffing them. He's sniffing them AIDS panties.
I'm sniffing them panties, man.
I was talking about sniffing actual ass, but Hollywood just took it to another level.
Yeah.
But what if they trans panties?
He's sniffing gonorrhea infested panties.
No,
you're sniffing balls.
No, I'm not, man. I told you, if the room smells like Victoria's Secret, if the panties are small and they're positioned properly, and it looks sexy, like
he's a serial panty sniffer.
I am a serial panty sniffer.
Man, I just like the smell of pussy.
Hollywood sniffs.
He say, "Fuck the panties, man. Give me the pussy."
Let me just smell your pussy, bitch.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why.
I love a hairy ass crack.
Have you ever smelled some stinky panties?
No.
Like, oh shit! Like, what the fuck? Like,
because it's all about
Y'all
it's all about the optics. It's all about the optics and the aesthetics. But dirty. I gotta ask you.
Dang.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
You talking about
He done
me?
smelled some.
Oh no, I got a story for y'all. I was traumatized. I don't like smelling panties because I was dating this girl in high school, right?
Right.
And she had her laundry out. This broad was so fine. So I'm looking. I just happened to look down at her laundry. While I see the shit streaks in her panties, dog. I was like, yo,
human, brother. It's human.
Damn.
Since then, that fucked me up. I was like, yo,
Yep. So now we know why you waited till Mexico. Now I know why you waited till Mexico.
Shit stain shorty.
yo, that was my high school
Bitches in long got shit stains.
God damn, dog. Shit stain shorty.
I hope that ass is clean now, girl.
Damn. That was your girl?
That's why you gotta clean their ass. You should make it part of like your motherfucking foreplay and shit. Come on, bitch. One, I grab a sponge full of soap.
You ain't never sniff her ass, you ain't never sniff her ass, Reno?
Hell no, you know why? Because I would have had a shitty nose.
Damn.
You brown nose and bitch.
Yeah.
Brown nose
damn.
came from somebody was sniffing some shitty draws.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna get man.
Yo, did you guys hear this crazy shit?
What's up? What's up, Skrilla? What's up?
This shit's wild, man.
Okay.
So fucking at Chuck E. Cheese,
Mhm.
right?
My man.
In Tallahassee.
Where's the video?
There was 2 rats. You know what I'm
Somebody,
saying?
somebody snitched on Chucky.
Somebody snitched on Chucky because Chucky got fucking arrested in a party full of children for fucking credit card fraud.
No.
Traumatized.
You fucking serious? All these kids are like, oh my God, where's Chucky going? Get off Chucky!
Y'all couldn't wait until he got off. Y'all couldn't wait till the man shit, ain't it?
Man, they arrested Chucky in front of all the kids, I heard.
Hey,
dog.
Bubs, you got the video? You got a picture?
Bubs ain't got the
We
video.
don't have that ability.
Nah, he ain't got the
I got a
video.
picture.
But I heard about this shit. That shit was crazy, Skrilla. I heard about that shit.
I mean, but my thing is like, okay, I get it. Chucky
Yeah.
did wrong.
He did.
But just wait till he punches out. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Look, and if we know anything about cops, once he punches out, they'll punch him out, right?
Yeah. God damn.
Just imagine being in the cell waiting for some shit going on and fucking this dude comes dressed like Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, that's wild.
Imagine
Yo,
if
did
it's
y'all see the
cellmate.
actual pictures? That shit was funny as shit.
What?
I'm gonna send it to Bubs now.
Could you imagine if his cellmate was fucking like me in my adolescence, and he tried to cut a fucking hole in his fucking stuffy fucking ass and shit?
Damn. And it's stuffy.
Going hard.
Going hard.
No, but I mean, look, I don't know how you guys feel about this,
What's
but
that?
I think when you're dealing with a situation like that, and you have all these fucking children,
Mm-hmm.
you just wait till he comes outside. You know he's gonna come outside.
Yeah.
You
One
know
day.
why do you have to bombard him in front of the kids and
Yeah.
take away their hero?
It's not
Chucky,
nice.
no.
Yeah.
What did Chucky do, mommy?
Done locked up
Yo,
Chucky.
that would have traumatized me as a 5-year-old child.
Really?
It was I mean, forever.
Hey, they should have locked him up for the fucking shitty ass pizza they sell at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, that shit
Man,
is
that
whack.
pizza is good. Y'all don't like Chuck E. Cheese pizza?
Nah, man, you can have that shit.
No.
Reno eat
dog.
anything.
Yeah, that shit is bomb.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Only
Nigga
thing
had-
worse than Chuck E. Cheese is fucking Little Caesars. Pizza.
Or 7-Eleven.
What? You don't like 7-Eleven? No, serious?
Yeah,
No,
man.
the old 7-Eleven pizza, the old cardboard shit, not that 90-second bullshit that they got out now. They fucking do, bing, and it's done. They're actually cooking a pizza. That 7-Eleven pizza before, man, you go there, that fucking pizza be out there at 7 a.m., 7 p.m. They got like 2 slices left. That motherfucker was cardboard pizza, dog. I'm
What about
tired.
the wings? The wings is hidden, Joe.
Damn.
You gonna be shitting later, but the wings is hidden.
That nigga Reno get his supper at 7-Eleven.
He's on a budget lunch. He's on a budget lunch.
Damn.
You said
Oh, no,
supper.
I know.
My man
I know.
eating the glizzy. Glizzy gang, glizzy gang.
Damn.
Look,
Glizzy
I know
gang.
this isn't what we do.
Uh-huh.
Why you say supper, dog?
I just had to switch it up, dog.
That nigga said something like it's 1964.
Like he's standing in the picture with Black Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel like Breeze would be Judas.
Hey, Bubs, is that a
You
is
damn
that a
right I'm
vegan turkey dog?
snitching. You damn right I'm snitching.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know too many motherfuckers that wouldn't have been Judas. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker was
Yeah.
like, you snitch on Jesus and you're gonna die, I'd be like, look, man,
I mean,
Jesus
like,
right over there.
that nigga right there, man.
He be over there fucking with Mary Magdalene, man. He right there, Slim. Just go ahead. Just all you gotta do is go over there where the motherfucking body is
Yep.
and the motherfucking blood, and he right there, Slim.
Him and all his faggot friends.
Yo, that shit makes me think about something. 'Cause we're talking about Judas, right?
Yeah.
And look, this is something I was thinking about the other day. So
What was that?
So the other day I had this test at work, right?
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to bore you guys with all the fucking ins and outs of it, but I needed to test the device, right?
Okay.
And I'm supposed to have said device. I'm supposed to have it.
Right.
It's supposed to be with me at all times.
Yeah. Where's it at?
And I didn't have it.
Oh.
So like we all have one. So I came up on one, right?
Yeah.
And I came up on somebody else's. So I had to fucking breathe their fucking halitosis breath and all that bullshit, right? So I'm like smelling this stinky shit because I gotta do what the fuck I gotta do because I
It's
want
a
to keep
mask.
my job.
It's a
Yeah,
mask.
it's a mask and shit, right?
And you had to put somebody else's mask on.
Yeah, I didn't clean that motherfucker. I just was like, fuck it.
Damn.
That's like kissing them and shit. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
look, I had to channel my fucking Viking roots and shit. I had to do what I had to do. Right?
Damn, dog. Oh.
So that made me think about something, and it's
Yeah.
kind of weird, right?
He said,
Because on the same fucking day, I also saw a fucking post on the socials from a girl that I know, right? I know her.
You know her?
And she was like, I'm tired of fucking liars.
Yeah.
And it made me think to myself,
Uh-huh.
who's not a fucking liar?
Everybody
We
lies.
literally-
Everybody lies.
Even
only
bitches
one-
lie.
There's only one man. There's
All
only one
bitches
man
lie.
theoretically that didn't lie, and that's Jesus. And you see how that turned out.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Oh my god.
And I lie. Look, if I gotta lie to keep my fucking job, I'm gonna lie to keep my job. A lot of guys gotta lie to keep their bitches. I
Yeah.
mean, lying is human.
Yes, it is.
I think the most human thing that you can do is lie.
Yes.
And that brings us to our question tonight.
Oh.
What is the biggest fucking lie that you told?
I don't love my wife.
Yo.
I did not
That is
have
a
sexual.
big fucking lie.
I did not have sexual.
The biggest
That's right.
lie that you've ever told.
The biggest lie you have. And then look, it might
Dang.
I
not even
don't
be
lie,
that big
cheat,
of a lie.
or steal.
It might not even be that big of a lie. It's just a big lie to you.
Damn. The biggest
Yeah.
lie. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a fucking thinker, bro.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good one, Joe. You know what I'm saying? I gotta think about this, man.
I don't lie, so I can't even answer this one.
Yeah,
Come
you ain't
on,
never
bro.
lied
Now
to
you
a
sound
bitch.
like this bitch. Everybody lie, bro.
He like, bitch, I'm paid, bitch. What you talking about?
Even if you lie, no, let me tell you something. I guarantee you lie at work every motherfucking day. Reno, is that done? Of course it is, boss.
He like, my bitch, shit, my dick big as a motherfucker, short.
Oh, I've never told that lie. You know, I've always prided myself on telling a bitch that, like, well, actually, that is a lie. So I used to tell bitches that my dick was actually smaller than it is. That way, when it goes up in them, they're surprised. They're like,
Hey.
whoa, that's a
Yeah.
lot bigger than fucking 1 inch.
Damn, boy, that's...
I was expecting a pinky, and I got the thumb.
I was one signed to MCA Records.
God damn, yo. Skrillz silly.
Oh,
as
hey,
hell.
Skrillz. Hey, yo, remember we used to tell motherfuckers, we was signed on Koch Records. Remember we were saying we was independent?
That was a big
That was
lie.
the biggest lie you ever told, dog?
No, but that was a big
every
fucking
time
lie.
we
We
hand out
did
a
do
CD,
that.
we were like, we would say, I forgot what the gab was, but we would say, what would you say? Something by Koch.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, we
Distributed
had
by
a
Koch or some
distribution
shit.
deal through. Yeah, we were distributed through Koch.
Koch, yeah. Motherfuckers used to eat that shit up.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they were like, yo, y'all got distribution deal? Yeah, and fan. We distributed through Koch.
Koch, they used to eat that shit up.
So hold up, Skrilla. Let's get to this, man. The question you asked was, what's the biggest lie that you've ever told, man? Hey, this is some serious shit, and y'all niggas ain't gonna run. Y'all niggas ain't gonna run from this.
I got one.
I can't think of one.
You got one, Bob?
Yeah, it's really bad.
Oh, shit.
All right, so I'm gonna start off by prefacing to saying like I plead the fifth on anything, and you know the statute of limitations and all that good shit.
Got it.
All right, so one time my man Rob.
Band camp?
Nah.
One time at band camp?
I knew he was gonna say that shit.
One time my man Rob.
You beat me to it.
This dude and shit was after him and shit because his boombox got fucking burned up in a car fire and shit, and he wanted his boombox back.
Okay.
So I had the idea, okay, this dude, like, he's a little nutcase and shit, like there's something wrong with him, so we got to get some protection. So the only thing I could think of was let's go to my granddad's house and take the joint. Take the joint. It was a little 22 joint, 8-shot joint, and let's take that joint just for some protection. Well, about a week later, they get pulled over at Haynes Point, and they get locked up for that bitch. And they was like, yeah. And they was like, so how did y'all get that joint? I was like, Jason took it from Granddad.
Snitched?
Billy Jim's in
No, I actually didn't snitch. I lied.
You snitched?
Yeah.
No, I didn't snitch. I lied.
He lied.
I didn't
Who's
actually
Jason?
snitch. Billy Jim Dugan.
His cousin.
Okay.
And that's
I
why
knew
he's
that
racist to this day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Shout out to Jason, man. God damn. He had to take the beef for that. Damn.
Yep. Got arrested wearing a Chuck E. Cheese outfit.
Damn.
I got one. It's
Oh.
kind of weird.
Okay, what's the worst lie you ever told? Joe?
Weird.
What
It
is
ain't worse, but it's kind of funny as
Well,
shit.
give me the worst one, man. Fuck.
All right, this is funny as shit. All
Oh,
right,
but
me-
this is funny. I'm excited. I like funny
used to hang-
things.
When I was my senior year of high school, I used to hang out with these wild ass white dudes because white guys in high school had the bombest motherfucking weed.
Right.
So, dog, we all went out. We went smoking and shit, So, like anything back in the 90s, you get the munchies. We end up in Burger King. So we back there eating. I ordered a Whopper and a fries and a Coke. So I get to the table and we're all sitting there laughing smack like shit. So I look at my Whopper. I take the the meat out, right? Pause. Put it to the side, wrap it up. Go back to the counter. I say, yo, I got a Whopper with no fucking meat. They was like, oh man, how the fuck y'all get this man with no a Whopper with no motherfucking meat? So yo, I got a brand new Whopper and I made a double whopper with the meat I already had. Pause. And I was, you know what I'm saying? That shit was funny as shit.
Yeah.
And I went back to the
Yo,
table.
what you do with the meat though? Like you hid
was
this
laughing
shit?
like shit.
God damn,
Nah, I
man.
wrapped it up with my fries. You know how you get the wrapper and you got your fries? I wrapped it up.
Oh,
And went to the
okay.
counter. And went to the counter. I was like, yo, how y'all give me a sandwich with no meat, son?
Damn.
Son, pause. But yeah, that shit was crazy.
Was that Laurel fucking Burger King? and shit?
Nah, that was the joint in Bowie over there.
Oh,
by,
okay.
Damn.
Yeah,
I was gonna
Bowie.
say Shashank don't play that shit.
That nigga Reno look like
Right
Michael
by the
Vick,
Bowie
man.
Blade. Right by the Bowie Blade. Oh yeah, that's what they all used to say. Michael
Let's
Vick.
go to-
I heard that a time or two.
Yeah, you
Let's go
like
to
Michael
Buck,
Vick.
man. I feel like Buck's got a
Yeah,
fucking.
Bucky, what's the worst lie you ever told, dog?
You know, I've been pondering this question since you
Yeah,
guys
man,
been talking,
yeah.
and I'm like, man, I lie all my life. Just like Skrill said, everybody fucking lies. So me telling you guys a story about me lying might be a fucking lie as well. So who the fuck knows,
Exactly.
right? Let me see. The biggest lie. I mean, what defines the biggest lie? Because they're
Exactly.
all lies, right?
They're
So,
all lies.
The biggest one, the major one. Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
The one that could have got your ass fried.
Or something. Damn. Come on, Bucky.
And this is a lie. This really isn't an omit.
Hollywood hiding.
This is a
Look,
lie. Yeah,
Look, Hollywood hiding like oh, there you go.
Like,
there you go. You gonna answer this shit, Hollywood, goddammit.
So I will say that some of the frat boys know that there was this one instance on a Saturday night, me driving home from a club or whatever, and somehow there was a sign that got knocked down.
Yeah.
Well,
somehow.
I lied like a motherfucker for like 6 to 8 months, right? I'm like, oh no, I just ran into the gully and blah, and a fucking tie rod blew out or whatever. Well,
right.
My lie is that I did get stopped by the police, and I hate to say this and hate to be the person that says somehow somebody was looking out for me because I was the only Caucasian at this traffic stop, and I'm on the side of the road changing my tire. For some reason, they let me go, right? I fucking lied all the way through that shit, right? I had the white privilege, but it was like usually if you have white privilege, there's white cops, there's like they're like, oh yeah, you're one of our good boys. Come on, you go home. Well, this motherfucker drove me to the gas station, whatever, and then I ended up turning around drunk as shit and got my truck and fucking went home. But the lie is I kept denying that I hit this fucking sign. Well, like 6 months later, the fucking bill gets sent to 711 Kennedy Street, right? Northwest.
No.
So
how much? How much?
Oh, it was like 10 grand. For a fucking for a big ass sign, right? It was 10 grand.
Highway sign.
All they did was fucking put 2 pieces of wood up, and the sign they didn't replace. It was the fucking wood. So
right.
But I lied like a motherfucker. I kept telling them that wasn't me. They must have got somebody else. And I was like, I have video. I have camera footage. Picture footage of this sign, and I went back like 3 days later and the sign was back up, so I had already taken pictures of this fucking sign. So I'm telling fucking old man Flood that I did not hit this fucking sign, and I don't pay the fucking bill.
Yeah.
I don't know if Skrillz, this was at that time where no one was paying nobody. It didn't matter if you worked there or not. So I don't know whatever
That's when my
happened,
checks was bouncing.
Mine too. So, but yeah, that was a big motherfucking lie, and I denied that shit. And if old man Flood was still alive this day and he was asking me about that sign, I never hit the sign, sir. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But we all know as dirty frat boys, I hit that motherfucker. Going about 75 miles an hour.
Full speed.
That's right.
I didn't even slow down when I saw that sign. Fuck that sign.
I looked up. I'm like, oh shit. Next thing you know, my tire's flat. I'm fucking changing the tire. That's what I was getting at. I was changing the tire on the side of the road. The cops are like, he can't be drunk. He's changing his tire. I'm like, that's right. I lied to the cops too.
Dude, that's a hell of a task.
I had one beer all night long. I just got off of work. It's like fucking 4:30 in the morning, and I'm just driving around drunk as shit.
You have a
Running over
fucking talent, man.
signs.
You have a talent, because if I was drunk as fuck, I wouldn't even be able to
Hey,
fucking
yo.
look at a tire.
Hey, Buck, can I ask you a question?
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
Yo, have you? I've already know the answer to this, but you've probably never caught a DUI before, have you?
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
You
That's
one of them
crazy.
drunk motherfuckers that never
That's
gets caught.
crazy. Yeah, he
My
crazy
ass,
as
my
shit.
black ass, then I plead the fifth, but yeah,
But
you
that's your
already know.
fault, though, yo. That was a whole different
Hey,
fucking ball.
Hey,
Hey, yo,
when I
That
Reno,
was a
when I get
different Reno.
Reno, when I get pulled over, I say, "Excuse me,
That was the
officer.
cool Reno.
Can I have a supervisor? Can I get a different honky supervisor? Can I get a different cracker supervisor? Because this fucking honky ain't cool, right? And somehow I get lucky. I don't know. Knock on wood.
Yo,
I don't
let's
know- I
go.
don't
Let's
know how
go
I
to
do it.
Breeze. I feel like Breeze has been
got a
like
horseshoe up your ass.
stewing on this shit. Like I feel like
Oh,
Breeze
man.
is,
I already
has
knew.
got this. He
Yeah,
knows what he's
well,
supposed to say.
oh well, yeah. I mean, it's a lie that I've told more than once.
You didn't fuck Shaky?
That ain't the worst lie, Bucky. You know what I'm saying?
Squirrels.
Man, she a princess, man.
I have told this lie many a times. You know what I'm saying? I have told this lie many a times to many people. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie that
I am Bumby.
I mean, I'm not ashamed to tell you guys this. Okay, I'm not really.
Don't be ashamed.
All right.
You're a lesbian? Is
No.
that what you're gonna tell us? You're a lesbian?
Nah, the biggest lie. I'm gonna tell you the biggest lie that I've ever told was telling these bitches you the one.
We all told
That is a
them.
good one.
You know what I'm saying? You the one, baby. You the one. You the one. 2 weeks later, I'm with another
For
one.
me.
You know what I'm
Biggest
saying?
lie? Biggest lie? Is that what we're doing? Is that what
Yeah,
we're
the
doing right
biggest
now?
lie.
got
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Oh,
we got
Yeah, the biggest lies,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit, here we go.
I got a great joint. All right, so check this
Oh,
out.
yeah.
When I was 19 years old, I
Yeah.
convinced this bitch that I was twins.
You was what?
Twins.
What
Well,
from?
You were
Go
twins?
ahead.
Twins?
Joe.
That you had a
He-
twin brother?
Yeah,
Yep.
twins.
Dead ass serious.
Yo, I did the
Double-
same thing.
You had
I did the
twins?
That's
same thing.
Dead ass
Double
serious.
the pussy, double the fun.
Dead ass serious. And
That
what
was in
crazy
Tijuana, Reno?
Nah, that was when I was 16. Go ahead. It's on him. It's on him. It's on him. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
but you
Zoe.
weren't
I
getting
gotta
pussy
hear
in-
this shit.
Go
man.
ahead,
Like,
Zoe.
paint this picture.
So hold up, you
Hey, yo.
had a twin brother.
And yo, what was crazy about it was I ended up running back into her probably like in maybe like my early 30s, and she still thought I had a fucking twin brother.
Damn, how's your brother?
Exactly.
How's your brother doing?
That Bama's
Hey,
name.
yo.
That Bama's name was Lex. I was
Lex,
Lorenzo.
okay,
Lorenzo
Lex.
and Lex.
Damn. That Bama
Hey,
had
yo.
a twin brother.
That's slick as shit though, because like Zoe wasn't getting no pussy, but Lex was fucking the bitch.
Damn. Oh, there
Exactly.
you go. There you
Exactly.
go.
That's fucking
No
genius.
bullshit.
You know, Zoe, we can only be friends, but your brother Lex, he
Lex?
can get it.
Yeah,
Lexington Steel.
that's a
Y'all
good
that
one,
white
Joe.
Yo, that is good.
That's a
man.
good
That
one.
shit was.
Y'all that white porn, though.
Yeah. So hold on, let's go to Hollywood.
Happy Wolf.
Happy Wood.
I
No
don't think we
Diddy.
have enough time. I don't think we have enough time, fellas, for all the lies that I done told Slim. So
Give us a good one.
Happy Wood Sniffles.
Oh man! All right. So this is one I've been telling for a long time too. So,
All right.
so in '89, rest in peace to DW1. He was our producer, and so Rob Sonic and he was partnered with this guy named Tom who just died. Anyway, they made a demo, and we were going to New York, and he was like, listen, he gave us like $75 to like go to Def Jam, take their demo, the Odd Couples demo to Def Jam, and try to get them on. We took like 35 pictures outside of Ritchie Center in Rockville with all these murals. SMK put up all these murals and shit. We were taking pictures and shit. So when we got to New York, DW1, rest in peace, looked at the pictures and was like, man, y'all motherfuckers look like y'all from West Frederick. We ain't going to this motherfucker. We ain't taking this motherfucker to Def Jam. He was from Brooklyn.
Right.
He was like, he going to Def Jam with this shit. I was, and Rob gave me like $75, yo, to try to get gas money and shit. We got to go to Def Jam. He's
Yeah.
like, look, we ain't going to no motherfucking Def Jam with this motherfucking black ass safe with these ugly ass bitches. So we got back. And And I think to this day, man, 35 years later, Bobby still believes that. So the lie I told was that we couldn't get in. We got to the dorm, we couldn't get in, but we never even went. We took the $75 and rolled out with us.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's the
that is
biggest
a good
lie.
one.
That's the biggest lie. I mean, damn.
One of them. I mean,
Yeah, he said he's got a plethora of lies.
Yeah, a plethora.
You know, I'm gonna say the biggest lie I ever told was the lie that I told myself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm great.
Yeah, that was a lie too. Especially after hearing Enoch 7th Prophets.
There you go. There you go. Hey.
Look, when I was a teenager, you know, I was longing for acceptance. You know, I can admit that now because you know I'm a grown man, and there was a couple of guys that used to wear all red, right? And you know, I joined the Bloods.
Damn.
I mean, I was in Laurel, Maryland. They probably weren't real Bloods. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I joined the Bloods.
You got
And
jumped in?
No, like there wasn't enough people to jump me in. There was only 2 guys.
He
And
just
the funny
filled out
thing
the
is-
clipboard and shit.
And the funny thing is, the 2 guys were like they were like these tiny little black guys. You know what I mean? So they couldn't even jump me in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was almost like 2 midgets trying to jump a giant. But so I joined the Bloods. You know, and for like the next 6 months, you know, I talked my mom into buying me red, and I told her, Mom, I love the color red. You know, it's always been my favorite. But the whole time, I was rocking red because in my mind, I was a Blood.
Damn.
And I started watching, at the time, Bangin' in Little Rock came out, right? Because, I mean, that was part of my inspiration of wanting to be a Blood. So I started learning how to do the blood signs with my fingers and shit. And I started throwing gang signs and shit, right?
Damn.
So there was one Blood named
Until the bullets stop
Doriel
flying.
that was from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And there was one Blood named Devin that was from Denver.
Damn. Gangsta
And then
Skrilla.
me, then your boy Skrilla and
Gangsta
another guy.
Skrilla.
And the
What was
guy,
your
another
name?
guy
What was your
named-
gang
that we-
name?
I don't. You know what? I don't even think I had a gang. name.
Remy.
I don't-
White
His
dog.
gang name was Remy.
His gang name was Val Kilmer.
Skrilla Loke.
It was
Remy from
probably
Highland and
Ghost.
shit.
It was probably Ghost. For a long time, my name was Ghost. You know what I'm
Mark, 'cause you're
saying?
white?
Casper.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Like you did.
God
only the
damn.
bitches call me
John
Casper. The
Travolta's
men
Ghost.
call me Ghost. No, but seriously, you know,
Shit.
I would say that was probably the biggest lie because yo, that lie got me into some shit, man. I
Yeah.
remember one time I was in fucking I was in the main hallway and a rival crew came through and they was mugging on my man Joker.
You
And
talking about the
Joker,
Crips?
no, they
This
were just
motherfucker-
like
The Hardy Boys.
the Hardy Boys. So the Hardy Boys came and they were mugging my man Joker, right?
Yeah.
My man
yeah.
Joker, he was kind of tall, so he was about the same size as
This
me,
sound like a
right?
scene from Greece.
So what
So
you
they
do,
were mug-
Ghost?
So they was mugging on Joker. So then your boy Ghost was like, "Fuck y'all mugging that," and then I started throwing gang signs, Lil.
Yeah. Oh no. In
And the
school?
motherfuckers, dog, them motherfuckers was like, "We gonna get you after school, bitch." And you know what I did?
What?
I went to the motherfucking nurse's office and I went home.
Damn.
I got a tummy ache. My tummy
He
ache.
said, "Fuck that."
God damn.
And that was the end of my years of academia.
God damn.
Hey,
yo,
hey,
that was-
Because I
Skrillz,
dropped out after that. I wasn't coming back.
said,
Fuck
"Fuck
that
that."
shit.
Hey, Skrillz. Hey, Skrillz, reenact some of them gang signs. We want to see.
Yeah,
if
man.
You still have your gang
Yeah,
signs.
do that shit,
Nah,
dog.
man.
Do that
That
shit,
nigga doing
dog.
sign language. He doing sign
Yeah,
language.
do that shit, dog.
Look, this is the gang signs I should have been
Sign
doing.
language.
What are you, retarded?
Because I'm gonna tell you something.
You look retarded, dog. What was that? that looked like some Melwood shit right there, dog.
You know, the craziest thing about it was, you know, my neighborhood that I was actually from in Hyattsville and shit, right? We were called the Burlington Road Crew, right?
Damn.
I would go down there to all of my homies,
Gangsters.
and I would be like, you know I'm a blood, right? And they'd be like, you ain't no motherfucking blood, you Burlington Road. And I'm like, well, I'm a blood in high school, bitch.
Damn. High school blood. Part-time.
High school blood. I'm only a blood in Laurel.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
In Hyattsville, I'm just plain old Casper.
Damn.
Yo, you remember the white boys from Mattapony?
The white boys from
back in the day.
Oh my God.
He said the white boys from Mattapony.
They thought they was hard, huh?
You know,
I ran a barber shop over there.
We was pretty
I used to
hard
run
over
through
on
Mattapony.
Burlington Road too, man. Shout out to the fucking Domino's on the corner for giving us fucking soda cans, you dirty bitches.
Yeah, they didn't want the Crips to come through. Y'all were like protection. The Bloods was holding fucking Domino's down.
You know, the funny thing is, our Burlington Road Crew, we were called the Pyros because one day we caught some shit on fire.
Damn.
We were like, we need to come up with a cool name. And we were like, I don't know. And then we caught some shit on fire. And we were like, we're Pyros now. We're going to catch shit on fire. I swear, the things you do as an adolescent.
Yeah, man, that should have get you killed, though.
It will get you killed.
Good thing you ain't get killed, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank God, man. Because you wouldn't be here to do the dopest motherfucking podcast on motherfucking Earth or in the DMV. You know what I'm saying? Late Night Luncheon. Check us out. Fuck that.
That's right, man. Every Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. it's the Late Night Luncheon, and we are the Phratboyz. We got a full motherfucking house in this bitch this evening. Everybody is in this motherfucker. We having a ball. We having a blast, but y'all know it's the worst time of the show. It's time for us to go. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank everybody for coming through, all our fans. Check us out on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Late Night Luncheon. Look us up every Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. I want to thank Enoch 7th Prophet for coming through. Thank you, sir. Man, your shit is tight, man. We'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Appreciate y'all.
All right. Every Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. it's the Late Night Luncheon. We'll see you next week, you dirty bitches.
Where you at? 16 bars calling. Me and these ice cold 12 just partying. 2 6s in a holster. Guess it's time to post up. Here's a 9.5%, so put it on your coaster. Crushes like a monster. Party like a rock star. If you got a drinking problem, I can be a sponsor. A drunk motherfucker who parties like no other. You can't hang, but you'll never be the buckstar. But hold up, wait, let's do some shots, everybody. Ask anyone who knows I'm the last to leave the party. The first to get it started, Mr. Fucked Up and Retarded, and highly regarded as
Getting
a king
better
of
every
the
week.
shit.
Getting better
I get
every
fucked up
motherfucking
quick,
week on their
cause
ass.
only I can do this. You can't outdrink me, so cross it off your list. I'm as drunk as I can get, guess it's time to dip. I'm about to leave and I won't say goodbye, bitch. Well, I'm so fucked up, I don't even care. Y'all know this fuck